on
Well,
fire.
welcome back, everybody. We're going to jump straight into part two. Is it true about Keir Starmer, Claire? What did you say?
Yeah, because what's his name? Nigel, I don't know his name.
Farage.
He's up
Nigel
for,
Farage, yeah.
he's up for, for flip's sake, I just
He seems to
died.
be the main opposition, doesn't he, now? The
Yeah, and then
Reform
some
Party.
woman,
What woman?
Woman.
I don't know. Yeah,
Some
there's a
woman.
woman as well.
What were you going to ask, though? What is it about Keir Starmer? Is it true? Is what true?
That he's gonna get booted out of number 10.
Well, he's technically got at least
You can't
another
get bullied
three and
out of there, though, can he?
he's got at least
Not
another
The
three and a
party
half
going to
years.
get rid of him.
What would
Booted.
have to happen? The Labour Party would have to have a vote of
No,
no confidence.
conference.
And they'd
Yeah.
have to remove his leadership, at which point somebody else would be elected Prime Minister. And
Yeah,
then, after
you're
that,
never-
obviously, there could be grounds for the public to force a general election if there's no sound government in place. But it's got a few years yet before we have a general election. So unless they do an early one, which they bloody should because it is a state, there's a chance that we might be stuck with this prat for a while yet.
Yeah, he's not liked very much over here either.
He's not liked anyway. I don't know how he's got the balls
No.
to get out of bed every day and go to work and pretend that. Can you imagine
Get out of
walking
my
in?
pub.
Can you imagine walking into your work and knowing everyone inside there? I mean, they might anyway. They might think about me, but imagine knowing for a fact because they shouted from the rooftops and write on bridges and stuff like that everybody thinks you're a wanker. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that's. He's getting
Very
bullied.
To be honest
demoralising.
with you, there's people out there that just love that kind of stuff. Because most people say a lot of people are in Parliament these days just to make bank.
Well, yeah, there's a decent wage, isn't it?
You know what
Yeah,
I
a
mean? You
couple
go
of
in there,
$100,000
you
a
make
year.
bank, pretend you know what you're doing. It don't matter. Get
You
and
get
then
paid
you're
for life.
set for life. Yeah, you're set
you
for
get
life.
a wage for life. Yeah.
And security for life.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
well,
crap, innit?
Labour in a whole isn't very welcomed over here.
They shouldn't be. They've been corrupted. The Labour Party used to be about the workforce, and now it's about
Especially your man,
trans
James.
activists and
What's his
bloody.
name?
What's that all about? Eh?
I
Well,
thought if
Corbett, I
I
think.
pit maneuvered you, you'd fly off, and you didn't.
would you
so I'm
say?
kind of
Would you
upset.
say? Would you say we're better off with anything like reform?
Well, we don't know because Reform want to get rid of the NHS.
Well, that's a massive accusation, but they've never said it.
No, they have. Nigel Farage has said about having an insurance scheme like America.
Yeah, for certain things. I know it's worrying, isn't it? I mean, the
So
NHS.
it's a bit like
The NHS
not sure.
shouldn't be taken away. It absolutely shouldn't. No one
No,
should
we
vote for
shouldn't.
that. It's a stupid thing to do. But at the same time,
We'll
illegal
lower our
mass
taxes.
immigration is
No.
a stupid idea, and no one should pay for that either.
Because then you'd have to be paying for life insurance, and then
Because I
with
pay
life insurance. So
Yeah.
okay.
I pay £750 a month in taxes, so I just think if it
Yeah.
reduces that.
Well, yeah, it would be a lot, but you got to remember then you'd be covered under insurance, and then depending on your insurance provider, it would only cover certain things. So you might be covered for, let's say if you decide to have another child, you might be covered for that, but only for a certain amount. So you then got to pay an extra couple of £1,000s just for your kid to come into this world, which is something that happens in America. And
I'd pay for my kid not to come
know?
in this world at this point.
And over here, it's completely different. We got free everything.
But yeah, same as that's the NHS.
Same as Scotland. Are you on about free university and everything as well?
Yeah, free university, free prescriptions.
Free prescription?
Yeah, we don't have to pay unless you go to a private doctors or hospitals and you pay £9 and that's £9.
I can't believe it's.
They've been eroding it and eroding it and eroding it, so every generation is it's slightly less.
Forgetting it, yeah.
Yeah, they just keep taking things away.
So yeah, if just say for
charging you more.
instance you came over here for a holiday and you brought your prescription with you, you can come into any pharmacy over here and get it for free.
So would we save more money just flying over to Ireland and getting our shit for free?
Yeah, you want to move to Newcastle? Why would you leave there? It sounds great.
It's class, yeah, man.
It's fucking shit. It really is absolute shit.
It sounds shit. Free prescriptions. Fuck, who wants that shit? I'll get out now.
But no, there is talks of us having to pay for our prescriptions.
You guys like 100
Then
years
again, you
behind.
probably got to pay more in tax, haven't you?
I think we do. I'm not 100%.
They're a
Would
different
you
economy,
would you want Ireland to come independent? Well, Northern
No,
Ireland already is, isn't it?
no,
No,
we're
Which one is it?
part of Great
part
Britain,
of the
UK,
UK.
whatever.
Yeah.
Which part of Ireland isn't?
Keir Starmer is the Prime Minister of Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
That's it. So
But
it's
then
Southern
Northern
Ireland.
Ireland
That's
also
fine.
has its
Southern
own
Ireland.
assembly, which basically
Yeah,
runs it,
so
much the
it's
same
down
as Scotland.
south that's
Yeah.
independent. We're not.
Yeah, down south it's its own country, right? It's got nothing to do with the
But
British government.
down south wanting to become an all Ireland, where here doesn't want that.
Would it work? Would you guys work
No.
to be in all Ireland? Like,
No.
Oh, Cam, you sneaky little devil.
Ta-ta.
They'll lose out on too much money.
Get him. Third? Who won?
Oh, I did.
I don't know.
How did
I
I come
was
third and I
second
was
for a
right
while.
behind you? Oh,
Gus was
Gus
second.
and Claire were
they
in
were coming from the other way.
we were on the
I
yeah, it
came
was on the other
fourth.
track.
Oh, wow.
It was on the other track.
It's a pretty cool race, that. I like that. Yeah. Anyway.
No, like it wouldn't work being all Ireland.
Yeah, I can imagine it would. Same as Scotland. I don't think Scotland would work being independent either.
You said,
Like down south is too much in debt.
what's the funniest thing about Ireland? What's the funniest thing about being Irish?
There's a bloke walking through it to go to Hull.
He's not though. Why would he be walking from Ireland to go to Hull?
He's going to have to walk through Ireland, isn't he?
No,
No.
Is he not walking through? So he's
he
walking the rest
started
of
in
the globe,
Chile.
but not
No,
Ireland.
All
he's
right.
starting in
Hang on,
Chile,
hang on. All
and
right, let's-
he's walking land. He can only go on land.
So let's give everyone a clue what you're talking about. When did this start? Who is he?
Okay, so we're talking about there's a guy that's walking through from. Let me just get his name up. Sorry.
So starting in 1999, I think you said, or 1998?
1998. Yeah,
1998.
1998.
Yeah. So he's been walking around the world since 1998. And his end point, his destination that he wants to get to is...
So Cole
Hull.
Bushby, Cole Bushby, a British ex-paratrooper, attempted to be the first person to walk a continuous, unbroken path around the world. His journey is called the Goliath Expedition. It began in 1998 from Punta Arenas, Chile, with the goal of walking all the way home to Hull, England. I think it's his mother's house as well in England. Hopefully his mum's still alive. And we're talking like 2025 now, and he's just made it to Europe.
But how the hell are you walking from Chile?
You can.
27
If you go on
years.
maps,
How?
it's possible. It's all
Where?
connected. The land mass
No, it
is
isn't.
connected. It is
No, it
connected. It is connected.
Where?
It's connected.
Where?
No, it's
All
to
right,
Europe.
okay. He had to swim.
There is an
He had
ocean.
to swim. He did have to swim across a certain bit of ocean.
Well
Other
then,
than that,
we can
a
swim
lot
to
of it
Ireland
is-
then, can't he?
But don't forget he had
why
to
would he?
wait
If
like
he's going
a
to Hull,
couple
why
of
would he go
years.
past Hull to go to Ireland?
Because he started in Chile.
Oh, he went
He
the
had
other
to
way.
wait a
He went the
couple
other
of
way. Cam.
years for
Yeah, he went the other way.
that freezy over water bit between Canada and Russia.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's,
he did.
So
He
that
did.
used to
Russia
be
and Canada.
covered, but that's ice.
Yeah, no,
winter, isn't
but
it?
the ice is still shifting and still moving. So as he was walking across
Oh,
it was
cheeky
still
fuck.
moving around.
No,
But some of
it
the-
used to be a thing back in like way
Yeah.
back, but it's no longer a
probably
landmass.
like
There's
2001
no landmass
when he
there.
started walking. But the
No,
challenge is
this is back when America formed, because America made a deal with Russia so they could have was it ice? It's not Iceland. It's the bit on the
Greenland?
left of Canada. I forgot
I
what it's
want
called.
to believe you can, but I watched a video cam from his body cam, and it
You're
had
saying cam too often.
as he was walking across the ice was shifting. So there, I have footage that debunks what you're saying.
Debunked.
What? So you were telling me, but you don't even know exactly where that is. So I debunked that back.
Said, you can't debunk anything. I just said
Well, you can.
between
You don't know
Russia
what-
and Alaska.
Alaska.
Yeah, between Russia and
But-
Alaska.
Yeah, it's not landmass.
It is when it's frozen.
No.
Yes,
It's ice
it
block.
freezes over. If
Yeah,
Wait,
it,
it's
I'm
like
gonna,
a-
wait.
it's
Am
like
I
an
am I
arc.
agreeing? Wait, am I agreeing with you, Cam, or
it
disagreeing with
forms
you?
an ice bridge.
Because I think I'm starting to think I'm disagreeing with Mad Dog here and agreeing with you. I'm so confused.
When the piece of sea freezes over, you can walk across it.
Yes, you
Between the
can,
two,
but
yeah.
it's still light though.
I'm gonna need to research this.
The ice is still moving though.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
Yeah,
he's
it's not
still,
land.
yeah.
You can't
It's
walk
not
on it.
Yeah,
classed
so
as
he did
land.
not
Yeah.
walk over land.
Wait,
God's sake.
uh,
Technically,
okay,
honestly, right?
Honest
Anyway,
technicalities.
yeah.
Okay,
Well, he
well,
did if
anyway,
he had
regardless-
soil in his shoes.
Okay, regardless. What is he, Captain Jack Sparrow? I've got a jar of dirt. Anyway.
Got a jar of
Anyway, so the challenge he faced countless obstacles, including harsh weather conditions, visa restrictions, which you can imagine to go through, political instability. Oh, because during his journey there was a massive crash in the stock market, and a lot of his
2008.
investors, a lot of his investors who were giving him money to obviously complete his mission, lost a lot
Right.
of money, and so he actually
Revenge.
become poor, like halfway through his journey where he had no money to support himself, which is
Wow.
crazy. Obviously, he suffered from countless injuries. The journey, which initially expected to take about 8 years, has now been ongoing for
27?
more than 2 decades due to these
1998
challenges.
is 27 years ago, mate.
Yeah.
That
Current
is
status, as of a recent report, he has successfully crossed the Bosphorus. What's that? The Bosphorus Strait. Officially officially entering Europe, and is now continuing his walk towards his final destination.
final
To put that in
destination.
perspective,
It's going to get
this
hit by a
guy
tree
walked
stump
through
coming off the back of a lorry.
the most dangerous forest known to man,
That
Well,
guy's got more commitment than every marriage in America.
and he also
No,
swam.
it's a typical man. He's a typical man. He's supposed to do it in 8 years, and it took him 27. He's
Yeah,
like,
there was also a
You can
Yeah, but,
imagine-
stage
but when
where
it takes you like,
I bet his
he
mother's been
planned
on the
to do it in
phone.
2 years.
I bet his mother's been on the phone. I thought you were going to walk around the world. He's like, God's sake, Mum, I said I was going to do it. You don't have to remind us every decade. God. Honestly. Sitting there with his feet up in Chile. You know what I mean?
So anyway, so he had to cross a sea, from the Bosphorus Strait into Turkey. Otherwise, he'd had only 2 choices: to either go into Russia, which he didn't want to do, or he would have to go into Iran, which he obviously did not want to do. Because during his adventure, half of the countries he went through were all at war,
Yeah.
and is actually saying that sometimes during his journey he was actually traveling through conflict, like battlefields and stuff that was going on at the time, and he had to scout. It reminds me of
Bus for Hull. Hello.
it reminds me of like Lion King 3. Have you seen that, where Pumbaa and Timon are there and they're going through the mainland story of Lion King 1, but they're not there, and it's just it's like an add-on extra in the background.
No! I looked back at you and crashed. Sorry,
But like it's just insane to think this guy is just like. And then he also, one of the most dangerous. It was the Caspian Sea he swam through, and it took him 34 days to swim. 34 days to get across the Caspian Sea. Now you're probably thinking, hang on a minute, how did he sleep? What did he do? So clearly he had a boat with him, and I'm guessing that because he had a drone in one of the videos that I saw, so the drone has to be near some sort of charging port, right? So what I think is a boat followed him across, and he slept there in the boat at night, but never actually sailed on the boat himself, and got out the boat and continued swimming.
Yeah. Right, okay. So, anyway, why?
Why he's doing it?
Yeah, it's just to break a record. Just to be the first.
Yeah, he's just bored.
Yeah, that sounds typical bloke behaviour.
Yeah,
innit?
it was just like, do you know what? I'm bored. I'm gonna go for a run.
To be fair, he's
And
from
then I
Hull.
just kept on running. No,
I think
it was a
he's
bad
been
bet.
on
It was
a
a bad
secret-
bet in the challenge. He said the expedition began as a bad bet and a way to prove something to his fellow paratrooper mates. So basically, what he said was, he's
Fucking
like, "Do you
dead
know
by
what?
now.
I'm going to walk from Chile to Hull." And they're going, "No, you're not." It's like, "I bet I will." I go, "Go on then." His background in the British Parachute Regiment instilled in him as a strong sense of competitive spirit and a desire to push the boundaries of physical endurance. A way to deal with personal hardship in the 1998 when he started the walk, he was dealing with the aftermath of a nasty divorce. So his wife
Gone for a
divorced
walk for
him.
27 years.
His wife was like, "We're getting divorced." He was like, "Fucking," to deal with that, he did a walk from Chile to Hull.
I think
Yeah,
he's
you
been
got to
to
get a job and pay
every
alimony. No, I don't.
He
single.
was
Nah.
heartbroken. He
He's
was
been to
heartbroken.
every single pub between Chile and Hull. That's what he's done. That's
many
why it's
kids
took
do you
him
think he's got in that
27
journey?
years. I think he's gone for a
How many
pint in every
kids?
bar. Yeah,
It
every
was
brothel.
just a bad excuse, wasn't it?
Every brothel.
Brothel, yeah.
Well,
I bet
a
he's
man's
on.
got needs, right?
Have a
You
look on
expected he
Tinder.
went Eastern
Find his
Virgin.
name. Find his name. See if he's on Tinder.
He's completed it.
He's the only one. He's the only one
Literally
that
completed Tinder.
yeah, he's the only one that got on Tinder and put 200 kilometers.
Yeah. I'll be there next Thursday. Yeah. Yeah, 100%, man.
Fucking
That's what you call speed dating,
that's
isn't
a
it?
better
Fucking-
world record than Bonnie Blue.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man.
Do you
And
think
imagine
he
how
just
much
gets a
has changed,
wheelbarrow
though.
out when he gets lucky, so he can keep walking whilst doing it?
That's a good idea. I like that, Cam.
No, I
That
mean,
shows
keep your numbers
that's,
up.
honestly, that shows like prioritizing things. You're thinking ahead. It's a good strategy. I like it. Definitely what a Marine would do. I think, right, so much will have changed since he set off. By the time he gets to fucking Hull, he's not going to know what the hell's going on. He'll walk into Hull, he'll see
He went the wrong way round and he's in
Yeah.
Pakistan still.
like, what the
What am I
fuck's
doing in
happened here?
Afghanistan? I swear this was fucking Birmingham.
He's walking to his street, everyone's got a turban on. What the fuck?
It's so funny because it's true.
Isn't it?
Oh.
He's going to see he's going to see the first woman who's an actual first man thinks he's a woman. He's going to what the hell is that?
Why she cut a sheet on her head? This is insane. Mate, he's like, why she's dressed like a
fucking hell,
ninja?
the whole country's got ninjas in it.
Fucking ninja invasion in Hull. Like, what the fuck?
Why have they painted the post fucking boxes black? I thought they were red.
He would turn up and be like, "Oh, I made it when the World Cup was on," because there's England flags everywhere.
Yes, when did they start doing roundabouts like this?
Do you think he'd be able to hitch a ride when he gets to France to get to
I don't
England?
think he. Yeah,
You don't realise there's actually there's boat. He turns around and goes, "Can I get a ferry to England?" No, you don't need a
Just-
ferry,
yeah,
mate.
just
There's
get a
boats
dinghy.
leaving every 10 minutes.
Yeah, just get on this lorry. Let's go back there anyway. 2 minutes.
Just wait for the next one. The lorry will bring it around.
How much do you reckon it's changed though? Seriously, you will look at the place and just think like, I'm
Yeah,
I'm
he won't
going
know who
back.
the prime
He'll
minister
turn,
is.
he'll turn back
Where's-
round and he'll head
where's-
straight back to Chile because he'll be like, nah. This is,
Who was the prime minister when he was? Was it not Tony Blair? Was it
it's
Tony
got to
Blair?
be Tony Blair in the 90s, yeah.
Tony
probably
Blair.
was.
So he's gonna come in and he's gonna think like, where's Tony? Where's Tony Blair?
Probably why he left.
He's gonna demand his bank holidays from the Queen's death. Say I didn't get them. Because obviously he's gonna the pound. He's gonna see the new pound coins. I think they're £2. He's gonna realise that now we've got plastic money instead of normal paper money. He's probably got the old pound coins still in his pocket. He's gonna go and buy a 5p Freddo, and he's gonna get told they're £1.20.
He's going to see the price of petrol and the price of beer and just cry, isn't he? He's going to have a little cry. Like, why is it 17 quid for a pint of lager?
Or £8 for a large mince.
Yeah, Freddos, £1.
Yeah.
Nah,
Do you know, it's going to be just like Captain America coming out of the ice. He's going to have the whole Marvin Gaye album just to catch up.
It's just insane, isn't it?
He's going to find out about P. Diddy. He's going to. I really like that sample.
Yeah, I'll wash a bit of Jib will fix it. Oh, wait till he finds out about Rolf's Cartoon Club. Oh, he's going to be gutted, mate.
Yeah.
I've fallen into the water.
But
Why?
it's just he doesn't live under a rock though. He's still alive from Chile, so he's obviously going to be up to date with the news.
Yeah. Do you think he has like an iPhone and he knows what a Tesla is and stuff?
Does he have a phone? Oh, he would have a
Yeah,
phone.
he can
Yeah,
walk
he's
this way.
probably.
Don't
Yeah,
die.
he's probably going to get back and think dial-up is still a thing.
Yeah.
He must contact his mum or someone. He must have contact with someone. I couldn't imagine he's living under a rock.
Nah, he's yeah. He must
He'll
do.
be up to date. He'll be up to
Well,
date.
he
with
bought a
everything.
drone, so he's got some. So
I remember
Would have
when
seen
probably when he
it.
got his first drone. He thought, "What the?"
Okay, where do I go now?
Right, climb on this thing, yeah, watch.
You
Oh,
guys stand
This is like a
still so
lift.
we can shoot you, please.
mm.
You know, it's not good.
Whee!
Not good if you don't stand
Oh,
still.
that hurt.
Good.
Back-
Time, where
back
are
for
they?
armor.
I can't see them. But yeah, that was I think it's crazy interesting. With that, but
How many pairs of shoes do you reckon he's been through?
Ooh,
Enough.
that's actually a good question.
I would go barefoot, right?
No, barefoot, you'd be dead. Moment you
Yeah,
step,
well, he
moment
did
you set
go
foot
for
in
he
Hull,
did-
you'll have a needle stuck in your foot, wouldn't you?
Okay, so
Good.
as a report from November 2022 mentions that Carl Bushby had used 9 pairs of boots to cover 10,500 miles. He has also been described as wearing 2 pairs of shoes at once. 2 pairs of shoes at once? Is that possible? For his journey. It is noted that he has used multiple pairs of shoes over the course of his expedition.
Multiple. That's a weak effort.
Do you think he's got shares in Clark's?
I wonder what. Yeah.
Shares and cocks.
Sponsored by.
Oh shit.
Sponsored by Go
Oh
Outdoors.
shit.
Some sort of athlete's foot cream, I reckon. Nice.
He's gonna come back, and as Spurs won the Premier League, yeah.
The fucking not Champions League, but the UEFA Cup, whatever it is. Is that what it's called?
yeah, UEFA Cup.
European.
I know it's hard to
Charlton still
pronounce.
in the
I know it's
Prem.
hard to pronounce a trophy that Newcastle hasn't won yet, but that's what it is.
Hey, I'm excellent at saying Carabao. So we won it. We won it. It was called the Fairs Cup, and we won it in 1969. It's the same trophy.
Well, in that case, we've won the Premier League.
No, that was the Premier League.
Yeah.
The European Cup was called the Fairs Cup before it was called the European Cup.
Yeah.
Ah.
Before it was called the Premier League, it was called something else, and we've won that.
Yeah, as well. It wasn't
Yeah.
called that. It
You
wasn't.
can't
The
ar-
Premier
you
League
can't
didn't.
argue one thing and don't argue another.
No, the Premier League didn't exist. It was the first division. Was it? And then they made the Premier League.
Well,
Oh no.
is there anything else going on global? So, is there anything more has happened from when the drones hit Poland? Did anyone hear about that?
No. What drones?
Russia sent a load of drones to Poland, and then they got shot down instantly
They
by
didn't
Italy
send
and Germany.
drones to Poland. They were doing an exercise, and a couple of drones went out of that area they're supposed to be in and went to Poland.
You're so PR trained, aren't you?
So they sent drones.
Oh!
No, that's what happened. Right, Poland immediately shot them
alright,
down. They
alright.
didn't try and shoot any
Alright.
Polish people or Polish targets or anything like that.
That's how you do that.
Cam,
But
say
it was Russia
yes.
testing Poland's
Say-
reactions.
Say yes as Putin's behind you.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, look at that war is becoming a bit embarrassing at this point.
Special operation.
Oh God. That special operation is becoming a bit embarrassing. It really
It's
is.
ridiculous, isn't it?
It's just the most ridiculous thing in the world. It's basically Russia's spare army because they don't want to use their real one.
No,
With
run
all-
out of troops for this spare army, though.
Yeah, the spare army was a bit shit and full of prisoners and volunteers and mercenaries, right? And all the old military stuff they didn't want anymore.
Well,
So
with that, we can
the vehicles
should we
and
have
that.
a brush up of all the news happening in the modern world? Stop me if you want to talk about it. So in Europe, a cyber attack disrupts an airport. A cyber attack has hit the check-in and boarding system of a major European airport, including London's Heathrow, Brussels, and Berlin, causing significant delays and cancellation. Russia,
Oh,
Ukraine war.
fuck.
Russia has launched a large-scale missile and drone attack across Ukraine,
I'm
resulting in the
stuck.
deaths
I'm
of at
dead.
least 3 people and dozens of injuries. In response, Poland has scrambled its jets. NATO and Russia's tension. NATO has responded after Russia fighter jets allegedly violated Estonian airspace.
Fucking
The
gobs of
incident
rubbish.
has been described as brazen and reckless by some officials. In the Middle East, Israel-Gaza conflict. Israeli strikes on Gaza City has intensified, with the military announcing it will use unprecedented force. There have also been reports of an Israeli strike on a newspaper in Yemen. On a
Yeah, man.
newspaper? They just blew up a newspaper? I don't know. That
Media.
killed
Seems
31
like an easy target, doesn't
journalists.
it?
Yeah, yeah. Sudan conflict. A drone strike by the Rapid Support Forces, RSF, on a mosque in a besieged Sudanese city has reportedly killed scores of people. Scores, what, 20 quid? Of people, with first responders claiming 75 worshippers are dead. Dead. In America, U.S. vice policy changes. The Trump administration has announced new measures, including a proclamation imposing a $1,000 annual fee on H-1B visa applications and the creation of a gold card residency scheme for $1 million
So
investment.
that's an
Jimmy
interesting one.
Kimmel shows
Hang on.
suspension late. Sorry, you want to talk about that one? Go
Yeah,
for it.
you can buy citizenship for $1 million.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's surely only going to encourage like pedos and you know.
Well, it's straight to pedos. I mean, they've got their own problems. The BBC are
Why would
protecting them, so it's okay.
only pedos have millions? Is that what
Who
you're
wants?
saying?
No, I'm thinking like rich, really rich
Do you get
weirdos.
do you get millions for being a pedo?
No, you don't get paid for being a pedo, but I reckon people who can afford to do anything they want often end up perverted. That is my opinion.
I feel like I'm in the wrong business.
Can you afford to do anything you want?
No. Oh,
Come, killed
Oh,
himself.
can you guys not shoot me? I want to have a go on the thing. Okay, I just my boat slash ATV has just gone on its own, so I need to go and get it. Just don't kill me while I do this thing. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. God bless. But that I felt that. Just to let you know. All right, let's do this. Yeah, that was the news of the world, or forgetting about Asia. World War II bomb in Hong Kong. Believe it or not, thousands of people have evacuated in Hong Kong after a discovery of a large unexploded World War II era bomb. Oh, Taliban releases British couple, an elderly British couple who had been detained for months in Afghanistan by the Taliban, has been released and has arrived back to the UK. Isn't that nice? And I bet they're not even English.
so when you say Hong Kong though, about that Hong Kong bomb and they found a World War II bomb.
Yeah.
That's quite common though, isn't it? Like we've a couple of times in London that happens when they find a fucking bomb. Like I think that felt how many people were
How
evacuated
often
just
did
because
Hong
every
Kong get
street corner.
bombed? How often did when was Hong Kong involved in any kind of war?
Pearl
Japan
Harbor.
invaded China.
Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor's got nothing
What?
to do with
Pearl
China.
Harbor's got nothing to do with China. But
Iraq.
right, so the
No,
Japanese were at
it
war,
was Japanese.
invaded China.
No, Pearl Harbor's American.
Hong Kong
Yeah,
Yeah, but
and
is in Japan or
Japan?
China? Japan.
Hong Kong's
Oh
in
yeah, we
China.
bombed. Us and the Americans bombed
Wait, Hong Kong's
Hong
not in
Kong.
Japan.
Japan.
Hong Kong is in
Hong
Japan.
Kong's in China.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought
Tokyo's
it was in
Japan.
Japan.
Why are you
No,
leading these
Tokyo's
people
Japan.
astray, Mad Dog?
What?
Okay, I just
got
want
me
to put it
proper
out there
confused
that
then.
Hong Kong would argue and say they're actually not part of China. They actually are their own country. But
well, we all know that British.
I always thought it was Japan.
no. Hong Kong. You thought Hong Kong was Japan?
No, she thought it was Pearl Harbor.
Oh, you thought Pearl Harbor was Japan. So you're saying the Japanese bombed their own harbor?
Yeah, they all live in Pearl Harbor, mate.
They should. Ah, we shall show the US. We shall bomb our own harbor.
Yeah, the American, international fleet was just chilling in China,
Wow.
And then
That is
Japan thought, oh, you
impressive.
know what? We'll bomb a bit of that.
Yeah. I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy. No, Pearl Harbor is to be fair, it's not even attached to America. It's
It's Hawaii.
It's a little island
Hawaii,
in
yeah,
the
Hawaii.
Pacific. No,
Yeah, you got to be a little bit more
it's
Pacific,
not in
mate.
Hawaii.
A bit-
Hawaii's
think-
nowhere near it. It was fun.
No, it's Hawaii.
No,
It is.
isn't.
It's in Hawaii.
Pearl Harbor is Hawaii.
Yeah, I know
I
that.
swear Pearl
Like
Harbor
that-
is.
No, it's Hawaii. Oh my God! Well, I think we should. I think we should focus on news.
We
that
should
people
have
know
paid
where
more
everything
attention and
exists. What's
fucking-
going on? Well, don't use us all. Don't put we in that, mate.
I
Okay,
thought
some of us
Pearl
knew where
Harbor
Hong
was,
Kong was.
So
I feel geography. Leave me alone.
You found history as well, I guess.
Yeah.
Blimey. Where am I even aiming this? I don't even know where you guys are. I'm just gonna aim.
Pearl Harbor.
It's
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Hawaii.
It's in Hawaii.
It's off of one of the islands attached to Hawaii.
Yeah.
It's
Why don't you just
actually
believe us?
called Oahu is the island, believe it or not.
Alua.
Yes, I did get a map up. Oahu.
Isn't that where they filmed? Yeah, it's where they filmed
Oahu.
Stitch. It's where they.
Oahu.
It's where they filmed Stitch.
Oh,
the cartoon.
Well,
no,
not
there's
the new
live
one.
action actually.
Not the new one is. Yeah. Get with the times, mad dog.
Sorry, I'm old. Anyway, so yeah, why were we talking about Pearl Harbor?
Because we're talking about Hong Kong in Japan, and they found a bomb, and they had to evacuate Hong Kong.
Okay,
Yeah, 12,000 people.
whose
or something,
bomb was it?
Which is just a street corner. Probably American.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Again,
maybe
this is where I
Japan,
don't
actually.
remember China being. Was China invade? Did Japan half their
Didn't they?
troops? Did they
No,
attack America and China?
No, they started off by attacking China. They even had a little bit of a war with Russia, and then they needed a lot of oil to supply this fuckery. And America said, "Nope, you're not getting any more oil." And then Japan was like, "Oh, we'll bomb Pearl Harbor and tell them, we're not someone to be messed with." America turned around to be like, "Right, fuck you, let's fuck everyone," and then jumped into World War Two.
Yeah, no,
And
that's
then-
it. And they hid a bomb in Hong Kong, hoping that no one would find out.
I think it was Japan when they invaded China.
Well, there you are. They have found out.
Just written on the side of it, surprise!
Made in
Surprise!
China.
Surprise,
Made in China.
motherfucker!
Made in
This is
Japan.
sent from Barbie.
So why was this British couple arrested in why was
Well,
this
probably
British couple
shagging,
arrested?
wasn't it? It's usually the
Probably
British
went there for a
couple.
holiday and thought it was a clever idea.
Every
and then
time
got
a
caught.
you hear a British couple arrested, it's usually for like shagging in public or something.
Hmm.
You know,
Do people
We
What
get
you
drunk a
like
lot.
doing?
they get drunk
people
and do silly
often-
things.
do people often
Have sex? Yeah.
holiday in Afghanistan?
But it's,
People
it's
go to
cheaper.
holidays
They're
in
on
North Korea,
Christmas.
mate.
Did Thomas
People
Cook do
will-
Afghanistan deals?
It's cheaper than Portugal.
Is that like,
Yeah, Afghanistan or Magaluf.
you get £50 off for your next holiday. That's £200 for a family of four in Afghanistan.
You can get a
Nothing
good,
beats an Afghanistan holiday.
yeah,
All right,
If you
anyway,
can't find your wife, shag a goat.
curried goat as well. Yeah.
Go.
Curry goat.
Curried goat, yeah, that's what they eat. Curried goat a lot.
Goat curries. So the reason for the British couple arrest were never officially and publicly disclosed by the Taliban. Peter and Barbie Reynolds
Barbie.
who are in their late 70s
Come on.
and early 80s
Oh,
were
dear.
detained for nearly 8 months without any charges being formally brought against them. However, there have been speculation and some comments from the Taliban officials that provide clues as to why they were held. Violated Afghan law. A spokesperson for the Taliban's foreign ministry, Abdul Quahar Balakihi.
You just sitting.
Oh yes, Abdel
Well, yeah, you know, good old,
Fattah.
yeah.
Familiar with him. Yep.
Stated
Michael
on
Jackson
social
fan.
media, so he went on Twitter, this guy, that the couple had violated Afghan law, but did not specify which law they were accused of. So what he just put on Twitter, I tell you nothing. Anyway, misunderstanding about passports. Early in their detention, the Taliban claimed the couple were being held due to the misunderstanding about their Afghan passports, which they received from the Taliban passport office. So they had Afghan passports.
That's brilliant.
Did they make
I'd
up this
have killed
name, Peter
myself.
Barbie? It's a British name. Work and beliefs. The couple had lived in Afghanistan for nearly 2 decades. Okay. And ran an education and training organization, given the Taliban's restrictions on women's education. Oh, so they were teaching them about women's education and stuff like that. Okay, like equal rights.
It's
But no,
itching the
they need that.
girls.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, there was
I bet
speculation
you Peter
that
was
their
showing
work
them where the
was
tampons go.
their work was a factor. The
Oh,
fact
God.
they had previously published a
No.
book about their Christian faith also raised fears that they were targeted for their beliefs.
Like
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk. We're back to Charlie Kirk. Fucking hell. How'd you do that?
So they were held because they believed something that the Taliban didn't.
So
And
the
therefore-
Taliban and left wingers believe you
but
can.
in that argument, you said that if you're in this
Oh,
country,
there's so much in common.
you said
isn't
if you're in this country, you should abide by our rules, right? So
there?
in
Support
that
the
sense,
country you're in, or go
in
to the
that
country you
sense,
support. That's what I said.
yeah, in that sense, they were in Afghanistan, so surely they should have also supported their laws, right?
They should have. You said you can't go
So
to somewhere and preach, man. It's just not polite.
yeah. So I actually, I mean, I don't know if I agree to their arrest on this, if it's true or not, but I mean, if they're gonna not, go by their laws, I'm not letting you kill me, by the way.
Oh, you total.
I'm
Took the
not
easy
letting
way
you have
out.
that. I'm not letting you have that
disgraceful.
satisfaction.
Just got on a lovely green jet as well. Shocking.
Oh, but yeah,
Awful.
that's the world news. Not a lot going on.
Where do you think Britain? Sorry, say that again. Where do you think Britain ranks on the developed
World
world?
stage.
Yeah, where do you think is shitter than here? Is Italy shitter than here?
I'll probably say maybe like Iraq.
Do you think? No, I mean developed world, right? So Europe, right? Do you think between France, Germany, Spain, Italy, Portugal, the
Just say
UK,
European countries.
Yeah,
Well, considering immigrants
yeah, but
pass
then you
through
got,
there,
like,
I'll say we're better, won't we?
But then you got-
non-third world countries.
yeah. I mean, because it is a bit
Where do we
rubbish here.
rank? Well,
It is
some
now,
would
yeah.
say if you go to London, London is like, because I've been to a lot of capital cities around Europe. I've done Rome, I've done Budapest, I've done Prague, I've done a few, right? Anyway, so and I've been around their capital cities, and it's so run down. And I
Yeah,
don't know if
true.
it's because they try and
True.
keep all their touristy buildings, but you go through there and you think it's nice, Colosseum's nice, the Trevi Fountain's nice,
But there
once
is
you go
some
when you go on the
child
beaten
trafficking
track,
going on.
it's horrible.
It is. There's
The
some
dirt everywhere
literally
is
drugged children in the arms of people who are definitely not a fair of the
Yeah.
family. And you think,
100%.
what the fuck are the
Yeah.
police just walking straight past for?
Exactly.
Come on.
Yeah.
Well, America's the same, there's-
Well, it is, but we're
Scary,
saying,
man.
but you go to London, and yes, okay, we've got the rough places, we've got things like Hackney and Dagenham, and where they
Croydon
and Croydon
Abbey
and
Wood and
Abbey Wood
fucking
and
the
Wood
whole
Green,
South, basically.
and we could keep going. Okay, but the point I'm getting at is the actual London itself is so much nicer, cleaner. So I would actually, putting London in mind, I would put us quite high. I don't think we're as clean as Munich. I think
Well, it
No,
depends what you mean
Germans
on
are
the
good.
world stage,
I think
though, don't it? Is it
I think
what you mean in terms
Berlin
of places to live?
Berlin is probably the best. I think Berlin is up there as number one.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
Like, if
think
we're
we.
talking about places to live, or
Yeah.
you're talking about world power, or
No, I'm
Well,
thinking
they
about
say
like.
Norway. The Norway's the nicest country, right, to live in, but it's the most expensive.
Yeah, I'm thinking about like what it's like to live here. Like, so we complain about Britain, right, and rightly so, because we're getting taken the piss out of, like, by the government, like, and have been for a long time. They've been steadily making it shitter. But what's everywhere else like? I know the French have lots of riots, but is that just because they're being French, or is it because there's worse there?
uh,
Do you know what I mean?
I just
well,
think
French they
they
Because
just
picked
they
the
love
do
wrong
like a
time.
protest, don't
riot.
they?
They do love a
Yeah.
They
protest,
do.
yeah.
They do.
Like, did you hear about the time when they started putting those speed cameras that you couldn't see on the motorways?
Oh yeah, what they
No.
do?
Yeah. Oh, they had across the country. They had a massive what is it, uproar about it, and then on the first day that they came into action, they went around and defaced, like, I think it was like over 12,000. I think it was, of these
This
cameras.
corner keeps spinning out. That's what we should
Like,
do.
they went proper mental over it.
We should do that. Why is there money attached to it? Why is it
Attached
like?
to what?
Why can't they just give you a point on your license and a telling off? Why have they got to take money off you? Why does money make a difference?
£100 fine. Yeah, fines are always weird, isn't it? It's not
Well,
like
it's
you've
like
done
the
any
sugar
damage.
tax, isn't it? They
Yeah, it's not
think
like you put
somehow if
damage to
they
the property.
make it cost more, it'll make you think not to buy it.
Yeah. That
But it just makes
that
you poorer because you're still going to buy it, but you just
Yeah, they
can't
just
buy as
want
much of
money.
it.
So they're only doing it to get money. They're not doing it to make
Yeah.
it. Like ULEZ, like the stupid. Your
Congestion
car is producing so much pollution, but if you give me 20 quid, we'll pretend it's not. What is that? What is it
It's
solving?
ridiculous.
What's that 20
Yeah.
quid doing? It's just lining someone's pockets.
It's like paying Monopoly.
Doesn't get
isn't
rid
it?
of the
You just-
doesn't get rid of the bloody pollution, does it? Fucking bullshit, man.
It
Honestly.
doesn't make sense. It doesn't make. I think it's the idea is to get more people carpooling.
Nah,
so
the
you get
idea
like
is to make
five
money.
people in one car, especially if you're in like a big city.
100%.
You
Yeah,
can all
Well,
chip
that's what
in
they
a
say,
pound
isn't
each.
it? They say it's to make less people be driving in the city of London.
So
Yeah,
it's
because
to
to raise
force-
public transport as well.
It's
They
to
won't want to use
force you
public
into
transport.
communism, is it?
basically.
I just honestly hate them. I think that we should riot. We should tear them all a new one. I'm up for
Yeah,
that.
we can go. We can go and riot if you want to go and riot.
I'm free on Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, on about 7:30, I reckon. 7:30, but I have to be home by 10.
Should we post about it so the authorities know that we're coming, or should we try and keep it a secret?
We'll just post about it, but put on the post that it's a secret.
We should also put we recommend it to be a peaceful protest,
Yeah, wink, wink. Fake
and
emoji.
we're not racist, but we are going to all wear England flags, and
Yeah.
we're going to shout "Get out of our country!"
Yeah, we could ask if there's any Muslims who want to come with an England flag as well, so that we
Of
make
course,
sure
because
people know that we're
we
not
got to
racist.
stick with DEI, haven't we?
Well, we want a gay Muslim would actually help a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They can have rainbow hair as well.
I 100% agree. A gay Muslim,
Claire, you free?
preferably not to fill in for the gay Muslim, just are you free in general?
Yeah, we could do with a lady for our statistics.
Yeah. And
I'm
just
not-
say
I'm
that
not-
we're with you. And as you said, Ireland like to protest about anything. So
That's it. And I'm not saying you're not the best person for the riot, by the way. I'm just saying that it
Yeah.
also helps that
But-
you also are.
yeah, but if we say we're going to have a meeting up in Hong Kong, we don't expect you to be in Japan.
Just thinking, we could tick all the boxes here. If we give you like a black cloak and then we just cut out your eye holes, you'd be fucking all set, wouldn't you?
Let's do it on
Cover all
Halloween.
bases.
Halloween's soon.
Halloween riot. There we go. That's the date set. Then the
Halloween
costumes can all be double purpose. That's brilliant.
Okay, actually, here's a controversial one. Would you ban the burqa?
No. For 2 reasons, to be honest with you. The first one is, where do you draw the line? Like, you can't tell people what to wear. I wouldn't let anyone tell me what I can wear. I don't expect to be able to tell anybody else what they can wear.
Okay, here's this
And
though.
the
Because you
second
walk
reason-
into a shopping centre with a hat on, they turn around and say, "Sorry, mate, you need to take your house." But you
Yeah,
see
there's
your
double
full
standards
face
in
of
life.
CCTV.
There's double standards in life all over the place. That's one of them. But, right, the second reason is they look fucking ridiculous. So if they're quite happy to go out there, I'll say the same thing about cyclists, right? They look fucking ridiculous as well. But if they're willing to go out there in their tight lycra shorts, in their silly fucking hats, in their daft sunglasses that wrap around and make them look like they're trying to look like a freaking Power Ranger,
Like the swimming.
and
in air.
ride, breathing deeply in the car in front's diesel fumes and call it healthy, then fair play to them. If that's what they want to do it. Like, you know, and I say the same thing about anyone in the burqa. If they want to put that on and go out and get
Like
we must be
50-degree heat.
sweating under there, man. You know, and if it's going to be even worse in the rain, because it'll not be waterproof. Those are not waterproof. They're not Gore-Tex, are they? So they're getting
I don't
soggy.
know.
They are. They're getting
Yeah.
soggy, man. And they just,
Mhm.
if they want to do that, yeah, let them do it. Fuck it. Who cares? Honestly.
Well, that's. I think. I think we should leave it with that.
Fair play. All right then.
Statement.
Yeah. Everybody's just don't be a cunt. Chill the fuck out.
That's it. Don't be a cunt. Quote of the day: do not be a cunt.
Be a cunt.
Yeah.
Or is it be a cunt or don't be a cunt?
Well, pick one.
Well,
Don't tell anyone to be or not be a cunt. That's the message.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the message.
to be or not to be a cunt, that is the question.
I love it.
That is the question.
Great stuff. Okay, right. Couple of weeks time, we should do another podcast. And yeah, we'll update you all then. Until then,
If we're still alive.
if we haven't been shot for thinking or speaking, because you know that's not guaranteed, is it? It may happen. It may happen. I'll just say now, I would like you all to donate to my family now rather than after I've been shot. So if you want to do that, then comment in the link below and it'll go straight to my PayPal.
So when he's on
Also,
holiday,
I am part of Cameron's Ginger Charity. We support a ginger, young, penniless ginger boy who's in need of friendship. So any donations would be.
I would do a Charlie Kirk, right? And I would go to universities and put up a big sign saying, "Prove me wrong." But they would prove me wrong very
and also,
quickly.
I would
you know what I
like
mean?
all millennials to realize that when a war is going off in, say, Saudi Arabia, you do not need to mark yourself safe here in the UK. I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, I think you'd be all right. Yeah, 100%. Class. Right. See you next time. Take care. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.